Hello and welcome to another recording from my channel. Today I've just unlocked the Crossfield class ship, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up and show you what I've got the setup as, and I'm going to do a couple of STOs to test it out, and then we'll see what we get. As you can see from here, I haven't unlocked any of the Infinity, I just got it. All I've done is transferred all the equipment from the other ship onto this. It doesn't have much in the way of engineering, but does have a few science and tactical. Okay, so I've got my epic phaser arrays, epic torpedoes, epic turret, and then I've got the Harpeg, I can't pronounce this word, but it's the Klingon Harpeg torpedo from the Doomsday Device mission. I just like the effect, I guess. Okay, then I've got a 3 of the 4 set of the Solon A. I've got the deflector, the impulse, and the shields. I've got a 2-piece of the Obelisk set. There's 3 in the set, but I've only got the 2. I've got the warp core and the 360 omnidirectional beam. On the back, I've just got a random level 15 phaser array. The secondary deflector is basically a secondary science ability that helps you deal extra damage or take less damage. There are different types of deflectors, but this is just the basic one you get with the ship. We'll see how we go with that. Engineering consoles. I have 2 epic damage resistance, so that's 26.2 by 2. So I'm going to take a little less damage. Science consoles. Universal. So this is the well, what happened there? This is the unique console that comes with the ship when you get it. And basically, what it does is it creates a sort of duplicate for your ship. Sorry. That was the other console you can get with the lockboxes. This actually helps you deal more damage and helps your science officer abilities cool down quicker. Okay, this is just a standard shield console that helps you get better shields. Cascade. Okay, so this actually helps with shields. It stops the bleed through of damage, so your shields take all the damage instead of your hull taking like 5 or 10%, depending on your shield strength. Okay, this heals you slightly on damage, depending on your, again, which abilities you have active. This is a console you get from the Discovery lockbox, and this gives you plus 15% kinetic and phaser damage, starship control expertise, so it helps you with your tractor beam. Kinetic damage, the target takes 2,000 damage, ignores shield, or times 2, ignores shields. That's pretty decent. Tactical, I've just got the standard extra phaser damage. Where did I get this from? Counter command, multi-control. Counter command. That's a reputation one, I think. I honestly can't remember where I got this from. Tactical counter biomolecular. Yeah, that's a reputation. So I'm not sure where I got this from, to be honest. Well, anyway, it does extra damage with your phaser, disruptor, radiation, and photon projectiles. So I've got the photon and the phasers. So that's actually pretty good. This I don't think will do extra damage because it's. Yeah, it's not a photon, it's a Harpeg torpedo, so it won't do extra damage for that one. Jeez, I really got to keep track of where I'm getting these from. Again, I keep telling viewers to get a piece of paper and write things down, and I keep forgetting to do it myself. The M16 computer just helps with overall damage for a short time, and so does the enhanced plasma manifold. It just helps distribute power and gives you extra damage. So that's my basic layout of my ship. I haven't done the layout here yet, so I'm going to do that now. And let's see if it enhances any of this stuff here when we... Oh, no, it shouldn't, actually. These are the ones that enhance those things. I should have done that. Anyway. This is... Is this that computer? It is. So even though it's on here, it won't activate unless you've got it active on your ship. There you go. So that will be extra damage. That's the weapon that I have here. Attack pattern alpha will just help get extra damage again. those are here. And again, I'm going to be changing these. I haven't set these up the way I want. Haven't done anything for this just yet. Brace for impact. This is a buff to help stop taking damage from the enemy. Again, this is one of the consoles, so to use it, you've got to have it on. So that's a buff. Deconstructive Resonance. This does damage to the whole of the enemy, I believe, so that can go there. So I've got in my device slot, I've got some cannons. So basically what that does is it just drops a platform that shoots at random things, and these just give you fighter. Basically, it's a hanger pet. You just activate this, and you'll get a few hanger pets. But this does actually run out. You've got about 10 uses of it, and then it just stops working. Okay, so I've got to activate those 3. So deploy satellite phaser and turret. So what's this one? This is the heavy phaser and the heavy plasma. Yeah, okay, that's those 2. And then I've got to find the hanger pet. This is one of the bridge officer, bridge officer, bridge officer. That's just standard weapons fire here, you can see there. Engineering team is a bridge officer. Enhanced manifold helps with damage. Evasive maneuvers is a very good one. Fleet support, I'm always using this one. Full impulse, basically you got that there, so you don't need it. Gravity well is a bridge officer, that's the torpedo on the front, so you don't need it. Jamming sensors, that's jams targeting sensors. I thought that was a bridge officer. Oh, there it is, there it is. And there's your pet for ship launch. Lorca maneuver. Okay, so this is resistance, accuracy. So that's a buff, so that can go there. That's all your weapons on your ship. Voltonic is always good. If you can get those 2 work at the same time, you got basically an extra 6 or 7 ships with you, depending on the ships that come as a reinforcement. Bridge officer, probability, that just helps you buff. Ramming speed, reroute power. So the shields, which are these things here, so you don't need them unless you avoid this. You can actually delete this from your screen by going to options, rearrange HUD, and you just hit, when it goes green, you just hit hide and that will disappear. And then you can actually just put this rearrange shields into here, and as you can see, you've got quite a few different abilities here, quite a few options to choose from. Some of them are already set up for you. Again, no more than 3. If you have more than 3, it's going to like take up the screen. There is a secondary HUD where you can bring this down and open up a secondary HUD up the side of the screen. And that's kind of helpful for some people. But again, you just go to options, rearrange HUD. When it goes green, I think there's like second or something here, and you just hit that and it will just activate this secondary HUD. And again, you got the 10, so it can come out 10 in a square here on the corner. Slip screws. So that's for sector space, and again, we have to do is hit that to activate it. Ramming speed. Rock and roll is just like evasive maneuvers, but a more intense version of it. Scattering field. Okay, that's a buff. Science fleet is a buff. Analyze is right there, so you don't need it. Sensor scan is a buff. Shield capacitors helps your shields. That's okay, so if the enemy activates these sort of things for themselves to do extra damage, this will just counter that, but it's not really you have to know what they've activated before you use it, really. Tactical team is here, I think. That's pattern. Okay, so that's going to help with attack. Oh, that's a duty officer. Why would that be here? That's a duty officer assignment. That's weird. This basically helps when you're fighting as a team. The more people that are there, the more effective that is. I don't like using threatening stance because that attracts damage to you. And the Tychon's Rift is another bridge officer. I thought I had more. I'm missing something here. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so we'll lock that up. And then we will go to our stations. And we will see what we can get. So the first officer is... sorry, the first slot is a Lieutenant Command Universal Intelligence Station. So that can be any officer that's got intelligence, I believe. So let's see. What do I want to do? Do I want to get more damage? Do I want to do? Well, I've got the option to do extra exotic damage. So I'm going to get the second officer in here, and let's make sure. What's this? Jamming sensors. Let's try getting a better gravity well in there. The stronger the gravity well, the more likely it is to hold the ship. Evade sensor lock is a pretty good one. Okay, so this one is Temporal Officer. Let's see. Third, and let's see if we can change this to a torpedo spread. We can. Actually, I want to change that to that, and I want to change that to the spread. Because phasers pretty much do a decent amount of damage. You want your torpedoes to do the bit more. So this one is a tactical station, just a standard tactical station. Looks like someone just spore drived in. I can't see where the ship went. Okay, let's see. So again, I've already got that. Oh, I can't actually change it. Ooh, I might have to see if I can get someone else in there then. Third's already being used. Actually, if I change the third to here, I can actually use a third option. They have more abilities, so I'll change that to this. Where is it? Oh, that's alright. Yeah, it's to the end here. Okay, so that's there. And what will this do? This will... Tactical team. It helps with your defense. Okay, so fifth. Let's see. Actually, I've got this. I want a secondary backup for my torpedo spread. I might have to get a weaker torpedo spread in here, just so I've got that 15-second cooldown, so I can use these two, and then those two, so that I've got 2 sets in 30 seconds. Then I've got the tactical team, which I can't change. This is a engineering basic engineering console. I'm using second, third, and fifth. So for first, I should have a lot of options to choose from. Emergency power to shields. Always getting your shields up is a good idea. Standard science officer. Second, seventh. Well, I don't know if I've got. I don't have anything unlocked on the 7th. So again, I'll change this to the 7th, so I can put the second on here. And as you can see, I've got better abilities here. So that's the gravity well at maximum. It's Tychon's Rift down the bottom here. Wait, what happened? Whoa. Gravity well 3. Tychon's Rift. Okay. Siphon energy is always a good thing. This isn't good on weak, but actually polarized hull. So once your shields are down, your hull has a bit more hit points. Okay, I'm not going to change my ground troops because they're basically the first 4 in my list, and that's what they're going to stay as unless I go into a particular battlefield where I need to change my group out. Okay, so let's have a look at our ship. Okay, stealth detecting rating. It's pretty high. Again, once something is stealth, it's hard to get. It's impossible to hit unless you can. If you watch the TV series, you can see that they had to scan the ship with the 2 sensors. So I actually did binge watch the first 15 episodes of the first season, so I'm up to date with the first season and actually know what I'm doing. Minus defense rating. That is not good. So I've got a 100% chance of being hit because there's no way someone's attack rating is -5. Accuracy rating. So if their accuracy rating is above -5, they're going to hit me 100% of the time, which is just ridiculous. I've got to find a way to get that up. I think, again, the computer does that. It helps with defense rating, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, and basically I've got close to a 50% almost all the way across the board against energy resistance. So any sort of damage resistance, I've got pretty high. Shields are pretty low. I'm going to have to find a way to get those up, because anything below 20-ish is really bad, for me anyway. Shield regeneration is pretty decent. So, close to 10% every 6 seconds? That can't be right. Yeah, the decimal point over 1. It's almost 10. That's like 9% every 6 seconds. That's outside of combat, I believe. Okay, attack, critical chance, critical severity. Okay, let's start some random STOs and see what we can get. Again, haven't got any infinities unlocked, so the ship will be basically taking a lot of damage in this first STO, and towards the end of the third one, hopefully we'll unlock the second tier, and I'll get some bonus to my damage and resistance and all that jazz. Okay, so, Mastery unlock. Exotic abilities, which is the Tychon's Rift and Gravity Well. Shield hit points, so my hit points will go up another 1,700. Okay, let's see what I'll be doing. Come on. STO is always load slow for some reason. I think it's because all the other players have to link up with timing. I'm not a computer expert. Okay, so I haven't played this one in a while, so the Elachi have been attacking and abducting people from the station. I'm short-handed now, and we have some serious power issues. Give me a hand by keeping the Elachi from doing anything while I try to get the power system stable. Destroy devices, rescue engineers, defeat Elachi. Okay, so what's this over here? Okay, I've got a flashlight. I can only assume that... Okay, I have to wait for the countdown. So I can only assume the hallways are dark. Where's my flashlight? There it is. I'll sort that out. Okay, someone else started the... Oh, must be going over there. Then everyone else seemed to be... Oh, there it is. Yep. Crawl down the... Actually, this looks familiar. I think I've done this. Ah, this is where Hakiv attacks the Romulan ship. Okay, I know it. That's why it looks so damn familiar. Okay, where are... Oh, there they are. There's one of them anyway. What the heck? It's right in front of me. Why can't I target it? That was... that was kind of funny, to be honest. Why can't I shoot? Let's run around the engineering. So we're in engineering, and that's the black hole or artificial black hole generator for the ship's core. If you're wondering where we are. Oh, there's an Archie there. I thought it was a Starfleet officer kneeling down, but it's an Archie. I'll pass on that. And again, oh, I'm being held by a tractor beam. Okay, that explains why I'm not. I really don't know how good this weapon is. I really... Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I accidentally hit that. Okay. Okay, let's... I don't know what I activated. Okay. No one else seems to know what they're doing either, so I'm not alone here. I'll pass on that. What is going on? I can't fire on anything. Where are the other two? There's three of us here. There's 5 in the game. Okay, that's an Elachi kneeling down over there, so let's go over there and shoot it. Okay, let's shoot this instead then. I don't know where the other 2 people are. They're 87 meters away wherever they are. I'll follow this dude, he seems to have an idea.
Enemy combatant in close proximity.
I don't know what's going on. And again, I just not shooting again. What is going on? This bug of not being able to shoot is getting worse. Okay, someone's 120 meters away from us. hell? Oh. I think I've played this map once before because I do remember the bugs now. There's no green glowing console. We've got not 20 seconds to do whatever it is we have to do. I've got absolutely no idea what that is. How is he able to shoot so fast? I'm still trying to figure out where everything is. And I'm not able to, again, not able to fire.
I need to speak with you in damage control.
Which is... Ah, okay, we get back at
My
headquarters.
people aren't responding. I think the Alachi are back, and they're abducting the repair teams. Get out there and stop them.
Ah, okay, so there's 3 levels, so we've got to go back down and repair, go to the, save the repair teams. Okay, so we go right back to the beginning. Oh, that's his backup. I thought that was the Alachi attacking. So that's obviously a kit module where you can call in for backup. So you've got 2 people helping him. Security backup, I think it is. It's over here. I can see movement. Or lack thereof.
Flanking damage detected.
From what? I'm not being attacked by anything. Okay, now I am. I have no idea what's going on. Then I get this impenetrable shield on my back because I've got this Zenkethi set on me. I was hoping to do a space battle, but obviously that didn't work out. Stop hitting me! Not nice. Okay.
Shield losing power.
I'm
Flanking
gone,
damage
Steve.
detected.
There we go. And I'm not going to call for help, I'm going to respawn. Again, I don't know where the other people have gone. We're getting attacked here, so I'm guessing if they run ahead, they can protect other sections, but I'd assume it's supposed to work as a team. The whole point of this thing is a team building exercise. So I don't know why. Oh, forgot to activate. Wait a minute, where are you going? See, it's not taking much. Whoa, what happened? Oh, it transported me over.
Personal shield losing power.
Oh, that's why I'm trying to get close so I can do this. Bam! And again, I'm not shooting. Why? Now, might be able to pick up that item. Don't want to get too close to that because when it explodes, it will do damage. Nope, don't want to pick that up. I'm going to follow you. I have no idea what I'm doing. How's that piece of equipment we got to destroy?
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
So where are the other 2 engines? Okay, so someone's beamed in backup. Let's go in through here again where we were just before for no particular reason. Don't run, I want to play. Okay, they're coming back. What's going on?
I need to speak with you in damage control.
Okay.
The power problems are under control, but there's an Alachi force in main engineering trying to sabotage our Singularity Core. Take them out.
I'm not impressed with this mission. It's kind of stupid to beam us back when they could just go to the PA and say what's going on. And again, you'd think you'd fight in this section, move along and do the second part, and then go to a third section. So yeah, this one's might be why it might be why this is the first time in years that I've actually done it, because not many people play it. And again, I'm not firing on the Alachi. Why am I not shooting? Shoot! And I'm unconscious. Shot. At the very least, I'll get that special lockbox for playing on this mission on a random STO. Oh, and I didn't actually do anything. That's awesome. Romulan marks. I've got a 20-hour countdown. Let's get out of here and then start another mission. Hopefully, I can get more than 60-70% of the time. You'll get a space combat, and that's what I prefer: space combat, and that's what I try to use to upgrade my ship. Max out the affinities, sorry. Okay, so let's get this, and you can see it's a normal R. Oh, I didn't get a lockbox for participating in that. Oh no, here it is. It's one of these three. So what? Basically, I'm keeping these to the end so that. Oh, I just had it open. So that you can see here, I've only got 11 Delta. I can come just here and activate that for the Delta alone. Come back. So as long as these, and you can see that Delta's gone up. So as long as these are above 100, I'm happy. So I'm just going to leave that as is, and I think we've got another lockbox from opening that lockbox. No, we didn't. Okay. Let's start another STO. Random. Doesn't tell you. It'd be good if it told you whether it was space or ground, so you could ignore it and then choose a space one if you wanted to. But the whole point of the join the random is that you just get a random map, so you get what you get. Okay. Again, I like the look of the crossfield. That was one of the original designs for the Enterprise, I think, from the original movie. And they've actually taken some of the drawing concepts from early Star Trek and actually made it. So that's actually pretty good that they've kept somewhat to the canon. But from watching the TV series, there's a lot of canon-breaking things happening. A lot of technologies that shouldn't exist. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get into it. If you've been watching Star Trek since the original series, it's kind of hard to get into it because even the Enterprise is a different ship.
Zinkethi have proto-matter production facilities near a black hole. We are going to destroy them. After we eliminate the defense force, we will collect Hawking particles emitted by the black hole and bring them to the USS Jupiter. It will use the particles to power and fire disruption weapons able to render a facility vulnerable to attack.
Okay, let's see if he reads that.
Zinkethi are collecting Hawking particles for use in their production facilities. We believe they are a crucial element in their proto-matter bombs. As they are generated, you must move to intercept the Hawking particles before the Zinkethi can collect them, and before they fall back beyond the event horizon.
Yeah, you don't want to be sucked into the event horizon. That's bad news.
Ship is under attack. Left shield failing.
I can't actually see anything.
Target shields have failed.
Oh, it's a battleship. That's why it was so powerful. Okay. So I'm just going to try to follow them. Okay, they're going in this direction. Let's attack here as well.
Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed. More shields failing.
Oh, well, just remembered. Activating one or the other will actually stop the other one from being active, so you've got to be careful when you're using those. I just realised. It's been a while since I've
Shields have failed.
had both of them on
More
the same
shields failing.
ship. I guess I should leave one of these and activate. Okay, so every time you get hit, your collection stops. Excuse I.
Target's shields have failed.
That's what we want. Okay, but I'm not actually firing on anything, so... Am I moving backwards? I have no idea. Okay, so you spore drive all over the place and attack from random vectors. That's what I thought would happen. Okay.
Target's shields have failed.
I'm going to swap my phasers out for a heavy phaser beam rather than a scattering phaser. Well, at least one of them anyway. Almost.
Right shield failing.
We've collected enough hockey aggro to power the destruction weapon. Shield down.
Right shield failing.
Destroy us from
Target's
mid-anchor.
shields have failed.
See if I can get this damn state. Nope. Is that what I want to do? I can't actually target it. Okay. What is going on? Tab is supposed to auto attack.
Station is falling into the black hole. Move on to the next one.
Okay, there's 3 other ways to shoot.
Left shield failing. 4 shields failing.
Oh, oh.
Hull integrity below 75%. Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity below 75%. Rear shield failing. Target shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Left
Whoa.
shield failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Oh, must be in some sort of... Uh-oh, I'm stuck in the gravity well of it. Oh, I'm gonna die. I did not realize that. I did not realize... Ooh, I got an accolade for dying in a black hole. That's awesome.
Ship is under attack.
Oh, warp out. No, that can't be it. If you warp out, you leave the map.
Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Definitely going to change my phases because these ones don't do enough damage. They do a little bit of damage over a lot of space. We want a lot of damage in one spot. Where? There they are.
Target shields have failed.
Oh, it didn't activate. Okay. Someone has left the map because there's only 3 of us, 3 other people on the map, so someone's left the map. Oh, they're at the back? Okay. They must have walked out. Okay. Okay, how are you supposed to win this? They keep warping more ships in. Oh, they're attacking the Jupiter. We're supposed to protect the Jupiter as well as destroy the stations. Okay, I get it now.
Target shield has failed.
Again, never played this particular mission before.
We've collected enough Hawking particles to power the explosive weapon.
It's actually got good maneuverability. I like the turn rate. I'm pretty good with turn rate is something I look in for a ship. So as long as the turn rate's good, the shield capacity is good, I'm happy with the ship. Yeah, so they're going to continually beam in to attack these ships.
Fallen into the black hole. Move on to the next one.
Okay. Well,
4 shields failing.
I'm confused.
Shield has failed.
According to this, Jupiter's been destroyed, but I'm not entirely I'm just going to start attacking the space station, seeing as protecting the ship doesn't seem to affect anything. Let's see if I can get away from this. Oh, can I not? Right, the ship right there, so let's attack it. Okay, I'm somehow attacking something behind me, which I could not see.
Hull integrity below 50%.
And I could not do that. Yeah, I think I'm waiting for level 2 of my ship to activate. Well, I'm only halfway through level 1. I'll be lucky to get to the end of level 1 by the end of this map. Of course, what's that? Ooh. It's respawn. Head towards the station and attack.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
That's got to be taxing on the graphics card to have your ship jump around. Like, why am I not turning? Why is nothing activating when I click on it?
Right shield's failing.
How do I warp out? Warp out. Did I warp out or not? Obviously not.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Hang on. So warping out destroys you anyway, or?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Okay, so I want to stay in this general area. I don't want to get too close to the
Target shield
black
has
hole.
failed.
Okay, I'm not sure why the asteroid is highlighted.
Rear shield failing.
Doesn't. Well, yeah, it does.
Right shield's failing.
Polarized hull takes a long time to
Rear
cool
shield
down.
failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
Whoa. Yeah, once your shields go down, your hull has very little protection, so I've got to see if I can boost the hull to resistance. Again, once the affinities have maxed out, we'll see about changing consoles then.
Right shield failing. Forward
Whoa!
shield failing.
Those are powerful torpedoes.
Below 75%. Target's shields have failed.
That's what we want.
We've collected enough Hawking particles to power the disruption weapon. Shield down. Heavy facility gamma. Pick up the Germanic anchor.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Right shields
Whoa.
failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong one. I'm supposed to be hitting that just yet. I want to save that rock and roll until, oh sorry, evasive maneuvers until I need it. Would explain a little bit. How did I get pushed into it? I was doing circles. Okay, no matter what, you get destroyed if you get near it.
Ship is under
Okay.
attack.
Now we know for sure. That's like the third time.
The Zinkethi Dreadnought battle group is inbound. They should arrive in less than 30 seconds. Assemble at the Jupiter and prepare to repel them. The Zinkethi Dreadnought group is arriving. Engage them!
Nah.
Ship is under attack.
Okay, what can I use? Pretty much nothing at this point.
Four shields failing.
Okay, I think we drift. I think we drift towards the black hole if we get too close, so we don't want to
75%.
be too close to the black hole at any point. Flying away from it. Okay, we want to be on this side of the cluster of ships so that we don't get dragged into the black hole.
Target's shields have failed.
So
Rear
let's
shields failing.
do that and then do circles around here.
Below 50%. Four shields failing.
Well, yeah, you fly a lot faster towards the black hole than you do away, so if you're doing circles, you've got to be very careful. Where am I? Am I going to jump back? Oh, I'm getting sucked in. I can see that I'm drifting backwards. We don't want to be that close to a black hole. Okay, let's keep going. And was it the USS Glenn was destroyed by Hawking radiation when their drive interacted with it? So I guess using the spore drive,
Right
you'd
shields failing.
theoretically be sucked towards the black hole.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Target's shields have failed.
You know, I ain't getting dragged into the black hole. I'm gonna have to get further away. I don't know why these ships are staying put. They must have better thrusters than me. I'm gonna end up over here because I don't want to get too close to that black hole.
Rear shields failing.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get away. Okay, it gets me away from the black hole and you know, a little bit more freedom to move. Ooh, there's the Dreadnought. Okay. Where's my mouse? I don't seem to be taking any damage, so I must be doing very low threat assessment. Let's see what this can do.
Right shield's failing.
Okay, so you don't actually move, you're
Hull integrity below 50%.
yeah,
Hull integrity
that's not very good when you're low on shields. I'd probably use that as soon as you start a battle, but I wouldn't use it during battle. So as you can see, all my shields got drained straight away from using it.
warning. Ship is under attack.
I just activated the wrong console again without thinking.
Target's shield has failed. Rear shield failing.
Did we just destroy? Oh, we did. We just destroyed it. Awesome. Let's take out the other ships. A few ships over there. Oh, I ended up close to the black hole again. I didn't even notice.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Or is it?
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
We have destroyed the production facilities, but there is still much work to be done. St. Kathy are relentless. Their crusade will continue unless we put an end to it, quickly and decisively. Until that day, fight well. Comply.
Okay, so your engines stop when this pops up, so you gotta be careful you don't get sucked into the black hole. There's more enemy. There's only one enemy up there. Let's get some points for destroying it.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Every point helps for the the affinity unlock, so you just want to destroy every last ship you can. A few more points, so that gives you a bit more for your ship. Now, just see if we unlock that first tier, which I don't think we did, but pretty damn close to the end of it. Do one more task force operation and then we'll end the video. Okay, so we did actually get there. So we got some extra exotic damage. So that's the Gravity and Tychon's Rift. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll head out. Hopefully it's another space. Again, yeah, it doesn't tell you what it is. So if you want to upgrade your ship, you got to really just either choose a particular mission you want to do and miss out on the good rewards, or you just keep hitting random and hope for the best. Again, I would prefer to hit random because of the bonus lockbox stuff you get.
Listen up. The war has
Okay.
not been going.
We know what this one is. Let's see if we can unlock. Have they finished that? Is that... they may have... That might have just been a promotion to start it off. You might not get that... oh, no, that's the box there.
Here they come.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target
Maybe I did so little... Maybe I came 5th. Maybe I did so little damage I didn't earn the reward.
Prepping for evac of non-essential personnel and civilians.
It's probably to get people to make sure that they participate. Because some people actually enter an STO and not actually fight. They'll actually just sit there and take the rewards for the other people doing all the work. I don't know why you would do that, but yeah. So you have to get your ship's damage up there. So I must have been one of the weaker ships there. I can only guess. The same with the ground combat. I had no idea what I was doing, so I didn't receive a box for that either. But that's highly unlikely. As far as I can zoom out as well. Okay. Well, someone else had a gravity well as well. Activating. And words. Let's try to stay close to the starbase so that when the ships start to leave, we can actually defend them. No, it's not going to be all for a while. There's a lot of ships still warping in.
target shield has failed.
I will definitely be doing a binary... Why am I not targeting anything? I will definitely be doing a binary star STO as soon as that's released. I'm not sure. Is it actually released yet? I'm sorry, that's my phone in the background. I will not answer it. Because people know not to call me before noon because I'm normally asleep. Because of my night shift. Okay, so there's 2 ships here and 2 ships here. It could be any one of those 4 will activate. So we'll just keep it like that so we can actually see the blue light activate.
Reading some heavier an evacuation ship is
Okay.
launching. Give them cover.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shield.
That's a temporal destroyer below me there. I don't have the ability to do so, so I cannot. So they're asking for assistance, I can't do it, and then they get very low hull.
Target shield.
I try to assist them and they get destroyed as I'm assisting them. That's very annoying. And they're destroyed. I had no ability to assist them.
An evacuation ship is launching.
And
Give them cover.
Target shield.
at this point, I pretty much give up on trying to cover the ships because if you can't cover them, what's the point of trying to cover them?
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an escort.
I'm trying, but there's no ability here. Well, right next to it, nothing will happen.
Andor here.
And there you go.
We've taken heavy fire. Request assistance.
Okay. But why? I'm here. Why can I not assist? They destroyed, or are they?
Has failed.
I think they may have walked out.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Why am I not targeting anything? There's one behind me. Okay.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's
That's a
shield
ship on
has
fire.
failed.
The Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
I don't mind wasting these things because you can make like the 6 different energy types. You can make a turret for each one, and you can make 5 a
Here
day.
come
I
the
think,
Klingon battleships.
depending on your
Take
level of
fighting.
research, you can make a whole heap of them every day. So they're not really
Ship is under attack.
hard to come by.
Target's shield has failed.
But this is once you get your duty officer assignments up a few levels. It's getting further away, getting further away, and I'm gonna have to swap my targets.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Target's shield has failed.
Oh, it's a battle. I couldn't see what it was. I was wondering why it was taking so long to destroy it. I'm not looking up here. I'm looking down here. A tractor beam is a bit useless, I think. Yes. Your rear arc will get attacked quite strongly then, depending on which angle you activate tractor beams. Words are hard.
4 shields failing.
So I know what I'm fighting here, so I can actually see why it's taking so long.
Target's shield has failed.
Oh, one more walked in right behind me. Ooh, boarding party, attack.
Shields failing.
Fire! Why are you not fire?
Target's shields have failed.
Okay. Last enemy is over here. Let's up, and we're done. Okay,
That'll hold them off. For now.
that's 3 missions. Let's get the competitive marks. This Gamma's quite easy to come by. Okay, let's have a look at what our ship has at the moment. So we did 2 space battles, and we'll see. And don't forget, I've actually got that extra 20% of bonus experience points. So you will have to, for every 5 missions I do, you'd have to do 6 to get to the same level. I think 5, 20. Yeah. Math is hard. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, a third of the way through the 2nd level. So I've got the exotic damage, and my shields, extra shields will come in later. So I'll get another 1,742. Okay, so what's the other one? Proves hull healing and shield healing. So whenever I use this thing, it will actually heal the shields a bit better. Shield regeneration is already pretty high, but it's not really high enough, is it? Like, it didn't really So yeah, so I'll be over 2,000 shield regeneration for every 6 seconds. I think, again, that's outside of combat. Oop, doesn't actually say outside of combat. Okay, let's have one last look at the last one, which was Spore Duplicate. So that actually looks pretty decent. Having 5 ships attacking. So you plus 4 others attacking. That's pretty good because, as you can see, it's basically this thing here. So that's having 4 ships. That's about 3. So that's, yep, summon 3. It's 7. And what's this summon? Summons a level battleship to assist you. Just 1. Hang on, I thought it was always... Oh, okay. So that's 8 ships helping you attack. But that only activates if you're 50% of hull. Okay. That's the end of this particular playthrough. It was just a quick look at the new ship I got to see how it functions. If you want me to play any particular STOs, just leave a comment down below and I'll do what I can. But again, I'll probably leave that recording till I've maxed out the affinities. Have any comments down below? Any criticism? More than happy to take criticism. I just ask that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. And thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.